It's time for the PlayAction Sports Report, the only show in the Tennessee Valley with local athletes and coaches in the spotlight. From high school sports to youth sports, you get interviews, highlights, results, and more right here. Don't go away. The PlayAction Sports Report is next. Whether you're in the market for residential or commercial property or looking to sell your current home, land, or building, make your first call to the Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Paula and James can help you with everything you need, whether you're buying or selling. Call Paula at 777-4916 or James at 656-2370. You can also see their listings online at alrealsolutions.com. Look for them on Facebook, too. The Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Real solutions for real estate. Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special, and that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, go by their office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer, with the emphasis on quality, value, and service. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, either location can provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on being a company where customer service means timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs at 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence. Join us for Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10 on WKAC. We'll talk to coaches and sports figures of local interest and get their thoughts on whatever comes down the pike. We'll also announce our latest Athlete of the Week and give away an Applebee's gift card and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt. Applebee's Tailgate Talk, Saturday mornings at 10 on your Tailgate Talk app, on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device, online at tailgatetalk.net, and on the air at 1080 WKAC. The PlayAction Sports Report is back for another week. This time around, we bring you a conversation from this past weekend with Jacob Sparkman, who is in his first year as varsity head coach of Ardmore softball. Later on, we've got some Athens and Limestone County announcements to pass along. Right now, it's time for the BT Backtrack, brought to you by BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Backtrack.
Congratulations to East Limestone's Bryant Story for his bowling scholarship to the University of Mobile. In Saturday baseball, ABS got by Lexington 4-3. Athens dropped Scottsboro 12-5, but came up short to Sparkman 6-5, while the freshman Golden Eagles split with Grissom 3-13 and 6-0. Clements was shut out by Colbert County 7-0 and also lost 12-1 to Covenant Christian. Monday's baseball action saw James Clemens holding off Sparkman 16-14. The JV Jets beat Florence 13-0. Elkmont swept ABS 12-6 and 12-0. The middle school Trojans knocked off Whitesburg Christian 2-1 and 11-7. Tanner's Varsity lost to Whitesburg 13-0 and 16-1. Lindsay Lane upended Wilson 9-4. The JV Lions lost twice to Randolph 8-4 and 7-0. Clements blanked Columbia 11-0. Ardmore defeated Lee 12-2. East Limestone was shut out 12-0. 17-0 by Madison Academy. Athens thumped Austin 17-7. The freshman Golden Eagles beat Huntsville 15-8. James Clemens softball team shut out Lee 13-0. ABS came up short to DAR 8-7. Clements lost to Colbert Heights 17-4. Ardmore turned back West Limestone 13-2, while the JV Lady Tigers also won 4-1. Athens Middle School dusted Tanner 17-0. In soccer, Tanner's boys ran past Clements 10-0. Ardmore's JV boys and girls fell to Hazel Green 4-2 and 8-0. West Limestone was bested by St. John Paul II 6-1 in the boys game and 3-0 in girls action. East Limestone's varsity and JV boys both were topped by Morris Hill by 3-0 scores, while the varsity Lady Indians were on the winning end 5-0. Elkmont's boys and girls suffered 2-1 and 4-0 respective defeats against Hartselle. James Clemens' varsity and JV boys both ended up with 1-1 ties with Sparkman. In Tuesday softball, Athens fell short to Hazel Green 11-10. Tanner was whipped by Hatton 15-0. The Athens boys soccer team lost to Hazel Green 3-1. The Lady Golden Eagles were also edged 2-1. ABS was beaten by Morris Hill 10-0. Elkmont's girls lost a close one to Whitesburg Christian 3-2. East Limestone's girls breezed to a 10-0 win over Ardmore. The Indians took a closer 3-2 victory. Remember, you can go online to pasnetwork.net and check out the scores we have there, along with past shows, game archives, and more.
The PlayAction Sports Report.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's towing, tire, and truck repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special, and that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, go by their office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us. Whether you're in the market for residential or commercial property or looking to sell your current home, land, or building, make your first call to the Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Paula and James can help you with everything you need, whether you're buying or selling. Call Paula at 777-4916 or James at 656-2370. You can also see their listings online at alrealsolutions.com. Look for them on Facebook, too. The Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Real solutions for real estate. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk. We're back with the Athens Utilities Special Guest Spotlight here on the PlayAction Sports Report. Back on Saturday, we featured a Tailgate Talk conversation with first-year Ardmore varsity head softball coach Jacob Sparkman.
Y'all been on having a spring break tournament, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. We went down to the beach this past week, went 4-2.
Okay.
Still trying to get healthy. We haven't been healthy all year. We haven't had our full roster all year, and we're still dealing with that. So hopefully in the next week or two we'll get back to that. But been trying to compete, so.
Yeah, well, it sounds like y'all are still competing going 4-2 without a full roster.
Yeah. Well, we're without a third baseman. We just got back a couple more players, so we'll get there.
So did y'all just catch the injury bug, or what's the deal there?
We have 38 players on our roster, 7 through 12, and at one point we had 9 injured.
Wow.
I don't know if COVID had something. I don't know. And I talked to other coaches around. I talked to Mary Jane at Elmont yesterday, and she's had more weird injuries than ever before. So Brett Nave at East Limestone, same thing. So I don't know if COVID, them sitting out for a while. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing.
That is very interesting. I mean, maybe somebody needs to do a study into that, like athletes who have been off because of COVID or what have you, and see how that affects maybe getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, it's just been crazy.
Well, I mean, is it like muscle strains, ankle sprain? I mean, is there one more in particular injury than another?
They're really minor injuries, whether they be muscle strains. We've had a couple of chipped bones. No major ACLs for us.
Good.
That's good.
Or anything like that. Just minor injuries that you would like. Maybe it is because you sit out for a little while. Maybe so.
Okay.
But for us, it's basically been minor muscle sprains, tears, or little chipped bones. We've had 3 chipped hands. Broke hands. So,
jeez,
that's odd.
That's
wow.
incredibly abnormal. Yeah, that is very strange. So so even like with all those injuries, it sounds like obviously y'all are still competing. So who all did y'all beat this past week in the spring break tournament? I'm assuming it was that down in the Gulf Shores area.
Yes, it was. We beat Central Magnet from Murfreesboro. We beat Sweetwater. We beat John Carroll. We beat Mount Pleasant from Tennessee.
Okay.
We lost 3-0 to Thompson and 5-2. Thompson's number 3 in 7A, and then we lost 5-2 against Springville, which is number 6 at 6A.
Okay, and so with Ardmore being the classification that they are, do you look for opportunities to maybe play up in classifications to maybe see a level of competition that could help your team out in the long run?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of been, when Coach Ball was here, he kind of set the schedule, and we'll kind of continue that of playing teams such as, the Sparkmans, the Buckhorns, the Hazel Greens, the Athens, to get us ready for regionals and the state tournament.
Yeah, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's directly benefited y'all. I mean, y'all made it all the way to the championship game last year, so it's whatever form y'all have seems to be working as far as the scheduling goes and the competition.
Yeah, and I mean, we were playing Springville. It was a tournament game. It was the tournament game, and they were runner-up in 6A last year. Hazel Green is who they lost to, and time was running out, and we had runners in scoring position, and the middle of a part of our lineup left, and there was 2 outs, and a lot of people would have left base early to get another inning because we were the home team, but that's not what we're trying to teach our girls to compete, because when you're in a tournament, I need the girl to be in that stressful situation so she experiences that now and not at the state tournament for the first time. So we just dealt with it and said, look, if we win it, we win it. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
That's just part of letting our girls grow,
And there's no such thing necessarily as a moral victory, but, I mean, yourself and the girls had to feel pretty good. I mean, 3-0 against Thompson is, it sounds like they absolutely hung in there with them.
Yeah, it was really 2-0, and we were speed pitching trying to get another inning. Okay. And they got 2 quick hits where, we wouldn't have done that normally, but we were trying to hurry up and get another inning.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Leaves that other at bat. Yeah.
Yep.
So, that makes sense to me. So really, I guess talk to me about how you adjust your expectations, because obviously you know how good of a team you have, but when you get caught with all these injuries and all these very abnormal injuries, how do you adjust expectations to where you are satisfied with what you're seeing on the field?
Well, we start, so I go to most of our middle school games, so we start this MO with them in 7th grade, and luckily for me, I followed Coach Ball, which had set this standard, and we talk about, even if we win, we may win 8-0, but we're not trying to win. We're trying to live up to the standard of Ardmore softball.
Yep.
And I think everybody around here, and our girls especially, know that standard. So when we lost 5-2 to Springville, that was not our standard of softball. We did not play very well that game. And it never once did I talk about us losing. It was about we didn't play where we should be playing. And so even when we win, it's the same conversation as they know the expectation of our standard. Even if someone is injured, it's next person up.
Yep.
We lost 5 starters from last year, but that doesn't change our expectation to compete for a championship. It's next girl up. And, Ardmore's been really, really good for a long time.
Yep.
And I tell our girls it was great before I got here, Coach Paul got here, you got here. It's been great for a long time, and it's going to continue to be great because the people of Ardmore and the girls just continue to step up. And that's what we talk about. It's just next person up. And meeting the standard that we've set, of that high-quality softball.
Yeah, it's like now that you've established that culture there, it's almost like the program sells itself at this point. It's almost like you expect to be great, so that's the results that are given on the field.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we tell them is I asked them the question, what is your goal? And everyone of them said a state championship, and I said, well, that cost is high. Are you willing to pay the cost? And so, there's days they don't, I don't want to do stuff or they don't want to do stuff, and we have to remind ourselves, we said we want it. Now here's the cost. Let's go get it.
Yep. And I bet after making it all the way last year, I mean, I with the returning players, that just fuels them even more to get back to that moment.
Yeah. Well, we told them last year, don't ever forget this feeling.
Yep.
Don't forget these tears. And hopefully they have it. So
always take advantage of a loss. Use that as an opportunity.
That's right. It's opportunity to grow is what it is.
Absolutely. So, so you said you've got a few of the players back so far. Are you expecting to get a few more back any time in the recent future?
Hopefully within 2 weeks from now. Hopefully this week, but hopefully within 2 weeks we'll be back at full strength for the varsity level. We're still waiting on a couple of JVers and middle schools back at full strength. We're still waiting on a couple of JVers, but hopefully in the next week or two we'll be back at full strength. At the varsity level.
Okay. How many more games will be left at 2 weeks from now, do you think? How many more games will that be with full strength?
We play about the season. We play about 3 games a week, plus we play every weekend from here on out.
Okay.
So I would say probably, 20 to 25 games.
Okay.
To get. And at this time last year, and we keep preaching this message to our girls, is at this time last year, we weren't playing our best softball. And right now, we're not playing bad, but we're not playing to, where we want to be. But we keep telling our girls, it's got to click at the right time. In softball, you got to be really good in May. And, that's when we're trying to get to our best softball.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you may have the formula for that. Like, if y'all get the full strength right at the final third of the season, and then y'all can really ride that momentum into the playoffs, it really sounds like y'all may be able to peak at the right time when you're trying to.
That would be the idea. You always got to have a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Things kind of bounce your way. But if you're there, you have a chance,
No, absolutely. So what would you say has been the greatest strength of this year's team? Has it been the pitching? Has it been the hitting, the base running, defense?
This team, well, we haven't put it all together. Some games we've been really good pitching. Some games we've been really good defensively. Some games we've been really good hitting. Overall, we're a really fast team because when people get their, we have some runners that we can put on base. So overall, we run the bases really well. We have the capability, and this is kind of a speech that the girls got last week. We have the capability to be an elite defense because we've got some girls that can play defense behind us. And we haven't achieved that just yet. We've been really good on defense, but I told them it's time to take that next step. So I think we could be elite on defense. We can run the bases really well. But our hitting has been the most surprising thing for me. We don't have a starter that is batting under 333.
Wow.
We have about 6 girls batting over 400.
Wow.
We're not striking out looking very much. I think we have less than 10 strikeouts looking on the year.
Well, that's incredible.
That's a big thing we preach. You can't hit it if you don't swing the bat.
Absolutely.
So I think our hitting has been the most surprising thing to me. And then when we're able to get back at full strength and kind of mismatch our lineup and put people in different positions, I think we have some capabilities to make some noise hitting. Because, we have Ella back at pitcher and how good she was last year at the end of the year. So we know that we're going to be able to play defense behind her, so that she's going to be able to pitch well. It's really going to boil down to, can we score enough runs? And I think we have the capability to do that. We've shown that. We lost to Brooks, which is number, 6 in 4A. We lost to them 1-0 and played pretty badly at the plate. Turned around and played them 2 days later on a Monday and beat them 10-0. So that showed me and the girls themselves that if you make some adjustments, look how good you can be.
Right.
And so it's just, that learning process at the plate because, we lost 4 really good bats that were seniors last year. So some girls that haven't had to do this that are now having the answer there. And they're just, it's taking some time to learn that.
So who has the highest batting average on the team?
Actually, surprisingly, it would be Ellie, not Bo Riley, but Ellie Riley, the ninth grader. She's batting over 500. She's batting 526.
Wow,
that's awesome.
And then Sarah Sanders, which didn't get to bat a ton last year, which just took over for Reagan Clem at catcher, is batting almost 500. She's batting 486 with a 596 batting average, on base percentage.
So she's getting a lot of walks.
She does, and she did last year. She just sees a lot of pitches. She sees about 7 pitches every at bat.
Well, you got yeah. I think whether it's baseball or softball, I think every starting lineup has to have a batter who's willing to take a pitcher deep into the count. I think that's almost crucial to having a successful offense, a successful hitting team.
Yeah, and then we 5 girls with on base percentage over 500. Ellie Riley, Sarah Sanders, Brooke Phillips, which is one of the injured ones right now.
Okay.
Sydney Sanders, which is Sarah Sanders' twin, and then Bo Riley. All have on base over 500.
I didn't realize Brooke Phillips was hurt.
Yeah, she broke her a little. I don't know what the bone is called, but a bone in her thumb. We hope to have her back because she was the middle of the lineup, power hitter for us.
Yeah.
One of our best defensive players at third.
Was it a softball injury or was it a basketball injury?
It was a softball injury.
Okay.
Against Brooks, she reached towards a ball on the baseline, and it's on her throwing hand, and the ball hit the bag and bounced up and hit her throwing hand. She was trying to.
Oh man.
And it hit the bag and bounced up and hit her throwing hand and broke a little bone in her hand. Okay.
Well, Coach, we really appreciate you talking to us a little bit about Ardmore softball and all the great things you all have going on over there.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me, man. Anytime.
It was Ardmore varsity softball coach Jacob Sparkman on the phone with Adam Dotson and Todd Tomerlin from Saturday's Tailgate Talk on the Athens Utilities Special Guest Spotlight. Got a show idea for the Play Action Sports Report? Email us at playactionsports@hotmail.com, send a message to our Facebook page, or text us at 434-1PAS. That's 434-1727. We'll be back with more of the Play Action Sports Report.
The Play Action Sports Report.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special, and that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, go by their office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All 3 locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer, with the emphasis on quality, value, and service. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, either location can provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on being a company where customer service means timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs at 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence. Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. The Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship has been set up to honor the legacy of Bama Zach Green, a huge fan of the Crimson Tide along with Limestone County sports. The scholarship will go each year to a male and female athlete from Limestone County. Checks should be made out to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship and can be sent in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613. Donations can also be made in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. Thank you for showing your support for local athletes by giving to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Be listening for Limestone County area high school baseball action this season from PlayAction Sports. Your coverage of ABS, Ardmore, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Lindsay Lane, Tanner, and West Limestone online at pasnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device or on your PlayAction Sports app. Afterwards, you can download each game from the archives or stream it on demand. While you're there, check out our schedule of upcoming games. Limestone County area high school baseball from PlayAction Sports. The Athens Rec Center is needing umpires and referees for their spring sports. For more information, call 233-8740. West Limestone Youth Baseball and Softball Association will host their 13th annual Good Friday Bass Tournament on April 15th at First Creek Boat Ramp at Joe Wheeler. For more information, see the association's Facebook page. The West Limestone Wildcat Diamond Club will host their first annual Sporting Clay Tournament on April 29th at Old South Clays on Woolly Springs Road in Athens. Proceeds will benefit the West Limestone High School baseball and softball programs. For more information, call 425-8521. Lindsay Lane will be hosting a track and field skills clinic on April 26th from 3 to 5 p.m. for grades 3 through 6. Cost is $35. To register, go online to lindsaylanechristianacademy.org/youth-sports. Cottontown United Soccer Club will have tryouts beginning May 23rd for various age groups. For more information, go online to cottontownunited.org. The Jets All In campaign has been set up to help various athletic programs at James Clemens. For more information on donating, go online to jcathletics.net. Grit and Grind Hoops basketball training is offered on Sundays and Wednesdays at the Athens Rec Center. For more information, call 233-8740. Various fitness classes are being offered Monday through Saturday at the Athens Rec Center, including Super Circuit, Yoga, Balanced Boot Camp, and more. Call 233-8740 for more information or visit the Parks and Recreation page on the Athens City website at athensal.us.
The PlayAction Sports Report.
Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer, with the emphasis on quality, value, and service. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, either location can provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on being a company where customer service means timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs at 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence. Whether you're in the market for residential or commercial property or looking to sell your current home, land, or building, make your first call to the Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Paula and James can help you with everything you need, whether you're buying or selling. Call Paula at 777-4916 or James at 656-2370. You can also see their listings online at alrealsolutions.com. Look for them on Facebook too. The Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Real solutions for real estate. Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS Custom TEES.com. daddyoscustomtees.com. keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC. You've been listening to the Play Action Sports Report. Log on to PASnetwork.net for archives of this show and past shows, along with game streams, and to keep up with what's going on in Limestone County sports. Look for our monthly column in Athens Now, available everywhere. You can contact us by email at playactionsports@hotmail.com, by sending a message to our Facebook page, or by texting 434-1PAS. That's 434-1727. Be sure to tune in for the Play Action Sports Update weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 on the air at 1080 WKAC. And catch up with us again next week for another edition of the Play Action Sports Report.